We are live. So, good evening, everyone. I hope you're well. So, welcome to our Team Thursday Night Live. So, my name is Dale, and I run the Sack the Boss team. And what? Oh shit! Sorry, didn't mean to swear. What we've been doing, what we've been doing is on Thursday nights, we've been inviting some of our new team members onto the call. Basically, because we appreciate that these are really kind of strange times, and there's a lot of folk right now probably looking for additional options to earn money. And the traditional way of working is letting us down. It's letting us down. It's letting us all down because jobs are, they're they're just letting us down. And there's much easier, simpler ways to bring money into your house. And all we want to do is share some real life examples of folk who've been watching the lives and got in touch with us at Sack the Boss and joined the team and went on to make some really good money, pick up lots of perks. So today I've got Sarah and Evan on the call with us. Sarah's been in the team. How long, Sarah, would you say?
Probably, I think about a year or something I started my training, but I took it seriously from lockdown, I would say.
From lockdown, right, okay.
Yeah.
So, and Evan, welcome to the call. When did you join the team?
Just about less than 3 weeks ago now.
3 weeks, right. So he's literally just in the door, still wet behind the ears. Right, good. Well, listen, this will be quite good because, there's a lot of folk watch our lives. So first of all, if you are not part of the team and you're just looking for information, there's a whole pile of information on our website. The website is www.sacktheboss.co.uk. You can go onto that website and download an information pack. All I would ask, if you're downloading the information pack off of tonight's call, if you would just put on the notes when you are downloading that it was Evan or Sarah that you saw, just so as we know who that we can introduce you to, because you can get a chat with Sarah directly or a chat with Evan directly, and you can get a bit more information from them. And if you know of anyone who needs to make money, and this is the important thing, if you know somebody who needs to make money, do them a favour. Share this stream. You can share it on Messenger. You can share it through Facebook. This video also goes to our YouTube channel. So our YouTube channel was Sack the Boss. So you can get a copy of it on there. But, this is tough now for folk. We, as a company, can definitely help people earn money. You don't need to leave the house. You can actually work with us and still sit in the house. But we're a major, major British PLC company. We do not advertise on TV, but we're one of the UK's biggest brands, and we've got the lovely Joanna Lumley as the face of our company. So I'm going to quickly play a very short video just to give you a little bit of background of the company that we partner with. And then after that, we're going to take to Sarah and hear a little bit from her about how her first year has been. So give us 2 minutes.
Five, four, three, two, one.
We've only gone and done it again. We've won another ritual. That's 10 years in a row.
Partners of the lifeblood of UW. Thanks to everyone here at Network Headquarters, we have a record number of partners joining the business and getting promoted.
Because of all our hard work, UW has won 4 MoneyWise awards.
UW is all about supporting incredible charities and institutions. And this year, we're behind Plastic Oceans UK and our NHS. We're all with you.
We can't be together, but we've never been better connected. Our business and people have adapted to working from home in style.
This year we've welcomed 738 new starters to the family. Trotters has never had this much business.
Thanks to everyone, UW now offers bigger and better home services. There's no stopping us now.
This year saw UW host its first ever virtual Express Day, and it was watched by more than 5,000 partners and staff.
Thanks to our new green initiative, we are now one of the nation's greenest suppliers. And that is something we can all be proud of.
And straight in at number 1, UW got a brand new look. Simpler, smarter and fresher.
Right, let's get down to it. So first of all, it's great to get out of the house for me. I've been cooped up in the house for the last 3 months. I'm back in the office. This is us. We're based the Sack the Boss team. We're in the Glasgow Collective. So it's nice to like I say, get out of the house. Anyway, Sarah.
Yes.
How did we meet again? Networking, wasn't it?
Networking. Yep, I was at a networking.
Met through the phone networking about a year ago, and you were already quite successful. You've had what's your background? If you just, for the folk that don't know you, just let them know.
So for the past 14 years, it was basically beauty, makeup, hair extensions, that kind of thing. I worked in salons. Last year I got involved in cryptocurrency, so that was another business that I had on the side. And that's where I bumped into you because I was at a networking event for that. So, yeah.
And so, why did you get involved? What made you involved?
I spoke to you, and you had said to me, you'd said something to me that resonated with me. I said, "Oh, I think I know who you work for." And you sort of looked at me, and I was like, "Aye." I said, "I used to work with them 17 years ago. I briefly sort of dipped my toes in the water about 17 years ago. You suggested that we get back together and have a chat because things have changed dramatically. The pay has changed dramatically. So that's when my ears obviously sort of perked up. And when I realised what I could make and the hours that I could make it in, or the hour that I could make it in, I thought that would just be the perfect way to top up my income and not have to, be running about daft all the time, working, a lot of hours and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's basically what I did.
So for the folk that are just listening in, what is it you actually do? What when you're part of the Sack the Boss team, what is it you're doing?
I just basically help other people make money. That's really what I do now. I help people save money on the side of that now, but it's mostly about training other people, helping other people, and just showing people a better way of making a much better income, working from the comfort of their own home, managing things around their kids or whatever busy lifestyles they've got, but be able to make like a substantial income and not even have to leave the house.
And what would you say when somebody says to you, "Oh, listen, that's a pile of nonsense. There's no chance you make 200 quid for an hour's work"? Because sometimes folks say that to you. They're like,
I know. People say that sort of thing, and that's just because they don't know. They don't know about it, so they're going to sort of shun it. They're going to see it as a scam or something like that, or that we're doing, hard sales or something like that. And that's fine if they want to do that. But for the open-minded ones and the ones that really do want to learn about what we do, then I'm always here to then have a chat and help them through with that. The rest of them, that's up to them what they want to do. So.
Yeah, I always think that's funny. I mean, if you think about it from a logical point of view, we are a FTSE PLC. That means we're listed in the London Stock Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can actually buy shares in UW
yep.
on the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you still get the odd person that somehow thinks that the company's no real, even though you can publicly buy shares in them, and they're recommended by which magazine. But anyway, we leave those folk aside. We'll try and avoid it.
Yeah.
You joined the business, and money-wise, have you been able to make this work for you financially? Is it
100%? Yeah.
Really
started off quite slow, but I really feel like the past few months I've started to get a good bit of sort of traction in the business. I started to understand the business a lot more and how to work it better. And I feel as though, I'm not going to ever have to go back. Touch wood, I'm saying that. I don't think I'll ever have to go back to salon life or anything like that anymore.
Yeah. And so, Evan and you have been, you and Sarah have been pals for a while, is that right?
Aye, about 8 or 9 years, I think. Aye, or maybe longer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
8, 9 years. And Sarah, you showed Evan what it is, because like you're saying, you get paid by showing folk how they can make money.
Yeah. I just had a chat with Evan, because I knew he would be really good at it. He's a talkative guy, really positive, really well connected, and just an honest, sort of open guy. And I just thought he would actually be really, really good at this. And I was having a conversation, and he was asking me, and I was telling him about what I do. So he was interested. So naturally, it just sort of went from having a conversation to showing him, and he says, "Right, that's it, sign me up." And he did, and the rest is history.
3 weeks later.
3 weeks later.
So Evan, moving over to you, if you don't mind. 3 weeks in the business. Let's be fair to say that you certainly haven't learned everything yet. You're really just getting started with this. For the folk that are listening in, what's your background?
The range of stuff, but at the moment I'm basically work for a company who do firefighting training, and we're basically a training environment. We do working at heights, courses and stuff like that. So more or less training and helping people get through tickets and stuff like that for businesses and jobs and stuff that they do at the moment.
Okay, and what attracted you to this?
It's probably Sarah's been obviously posting her on social media and stuff like that, so I've seen it maybe a couple of months back, and I've seen the first post, and then you think yourself, well, it's probably too good to be true, or you need to do this and you need to do certain things to achieve that. So I noted it, and then I started seeing it again, and then I finally think the always get the better and just says, like, have a look and see what it is, because obviously I knew Tyra as well. It wasn't like I was contacting somebody random. I knew I could trust her. I knew that what she would tell me, she would help me if I needed help, obviously. And then I went for that.
And how's it been so far?
Well, to be honest, I probably couldn't have predicted how good it's went for me. I've had 8 sign-ups already in the space of 3 weeks. 8 sign-ups, and so I've basically earned on basically just over 8 hours. I've earned, including the startup bonus, that you get £2,900 this month already. Well, for next month's pay.
Amazing.
I'm just going to repeat that amount again. The hours you worked and how much you think that's earned you.
So I've had 8 switches over, so I've helped 8 different people. So it's £2,900 in total. So 2,800 plus £100 startup bonus, because I've got over 3 people my first month. It's only took me just over 8 hours.
Plus your 3 hours online training, so
11 hours at most. Yeah.
Still 11. The folk work a full-time job, 40, 50 hours a week, 4 weeks a month. And they probably don't walk out with what you've earned from helping 8 people reduce their bills in the middle of a global recession.
Well, I'm 40 hours a week at the moment, full time, and I don't make that amount either. So you can imagine it's a good top up for things that I want to do.
And am I right in saying you've got a young family as well?
Yeah, I've got an 18-month-old daughter, and I've got a girlfriend yet. So it's perfect.
Have you told her how much you have, or are you just not telling her?
I've had to be. She already knows. She thinks she's already got half it spent.
Good on you, Nicole.
More than likely, but listen, good. Listen, what a result.
I was happy when I first seen it and Sarah showed me the pay structure and stuff. I set myself my own target as 3 people, so like helping 3 people a month, so £750. But I was happy if it was an extra 250 or 500 even. So anything else has just been a complete bonus for me. So, but now obviously I've achieved that the first month. Now I've set the bar high. Something to keep pushing myself every month.
Good. And listen, so we've also got incentives running. So did you miss the Christmas incentives? Would that have been right?
I just signed up on the 26th of November, so I had like 4 days. So by the time I got my calls, like Sarah's appointments and stuff like that, I just missed that. So so I've got the motivational fitness. I've passed the points for that already. So I've got that to look forward to come the end of the month.
Oh, the fitness session with the 2 sports stars we've got, right? Oh, good. I've qualified for that as well, but I'm being honest, I'm scared. It's not going to be a good view. So what was I going to ask you? Right, we have got current incentives going on. Am I right in saying you just hit one today?
Yeah, I got a phone call today from head office, just randomly out the blue. They're doing an advent calendar every day. So if you help somebody save money, then the following day they get entered into the advent calendar draw. So I got a phone call about 4 o'clock or something today from a guy called Paul to say, just basically congratulate me. And so I was kind of wondering what I'd done. And he come in and said one of the top prizes for today is £250 voucher for John Lewis, Marks and Spencer's or Argos. So I've just taken a pick between the 3 then. So
So you get paid for doing that deal the other day anyway. So you've got paid a couple of £100 for doing it, and you've now got £250 worth of vouchers for the exact same.
Exact same thing. So it's an extra incentive that I wasn't expecting at all. So it's another boost for me to keep continuing what I'm doing, obviously. So.
Insider, because of that, because you helped Evan on that appointment, you also get £50. Am I right?
Yeah, I get £50 as well, which I was more than happy with. Yep.
Yeah, extra bonus.
Exactly, that's it. That's great.
Listen, that's all that this is about. The reason so many folk join our team is I think it's all the extra stuff. It isn't just the money.
Yeah.
The money's, don't get me wrong, the money's fantastic. But life isn't all about money. I think a lot of folk, and if people are listening in here and this resonates with them, there's a lot of folk that go to work every day and they just don't feel valued. Their employer is, they're basically just, they don't give them anything. Whereas one of the things we get constantly rewarded. I mean, if I get sent any more booze, somebody's going to have to book me into a clinic. Every time I open a Prezi from UW, it's get more booze in it. It's amazing. Right, listen. For the folk who are looking at this and they're maybe looking to make some money, and they're sitting there thinking, right, okay, 2021, I'm going to have to get things in order so that I can make sure that I'm financially safe, because clearly the economy next year is going to be pretty tough. For those that are watching, what would Sarah first? If you get any advice for folk who are maybe looking at this, they like the sound of it, but they're just a wee bit unsure about whether or not this is something that they could do?
Yeah, I think most people I speak to are in that frame of mind in the beginning, or they're working full time and they don't know how they're going to fit it in. But all I would say is just get in touch with me, have a conversation. I'll explain exactly what it is. I'll show them exactly what it is and what we do, and how we get paid and how much we get paid, and the sort of time frame they need to put in with that. And it just starts with a conversation. Just reach out and say hi, and I'll do my best to help them in whatever way I can.
And what would be the best way for folk to contact you, Sarah?
Just get in touch with me through Facebook Messenger. I'll put a wee thumbs up under this video. Under Sarah Lee, and they can just send me a message through that and I'll pick it up.
Excellent. And again, you're only 3 weeks in, but your first 3 weeks, what advice would you give to anyone looking at this thinking, I could do with the dough, I'm just not sure?
Well, to be honest, it's one of these things, like if I'd seen it, I wish I'd acted sooner. So if anybody's in the same boat as me and they're looking at it going, they've taken note of it, and obviously they maybe kind of put it in the back burner or whatever, and then down the line they then get interested again. If you're getting interested just with us, obviously the call and the viewing tonight, I would probably advise to get on it as soon as possible, because the sooner you do it, obviously the quicker you're in the door, quicker you're making money, and then obviously building that future for yourself, which is obviously what it's all about.
And Evan, would you be, I know you're only 3 weeks in, but would you be okay if folk were to reach out to you if they had any questions?
Anybody I thought through my share or whatever that's seen it, that's interested, just ping me a message. Again, I'll put the thumbs up on the bottom. You can just contact me Messenger, and I'll help you out as best I can. And I'll get Sarah, obviously she's helping me as well, so it's going to be a kind of a wee team effort to get everybody where they need to be.
Good. Okay. Listen, I really appreciate you doing that, because I think we all, we need to help folk. That's what this team is about. Our team is about helping people, because, like I say, most folk are looking for another income stream. The normal world is offering jobs at £10 an hour. Now, not to put that down, not at all. But I do genuinely, personally, my personal opinion is we are all worth more, all of us, every single person. The living wage is called the living wage, and you can't even live on it.
Can't even live on it. No, I know, it's a disgrace.
At the end of the day, we all have choices. We've all got our own family to look after. Please don't trade your time for a tenner if you can trade it for 200. It just doesn't make sense to trade a tenner instead of 200. So I suppose that's all I would say. And I don't think we've got much else. I think we've covered everything. I think that's us. So listen, thanks so much for coming on, Evan. I'm so impressed with your start. And Ira, I'm actually really impressed with how you've developed. I would like to just take a hat off to you if wearing one.
Thanks very much.
You were honest, you did find this a little bit tougher at the start.
Aye.
What you've done is you just kept on going on trainings, you kept plugging in, and eventually, like anything in life, the more you do something, the better you get at it.
Now, just say to finish off in that, Dale, just to interrupt you for a second, but I think in this business, I think in any business, you always run into some sort of obstacles. But I think what's important is if you stop, that's what's going to make you fail. If you keep on going and you keep sticking in and you keep taking action, that's what's going to make you successful. So keep on going, you know. That's my best advice to anyone doing this, is to not stop.
Great advice, Sarah.
Okay.
Right, listen, thanks a lot for your time. And for all of you that are watching, thanks for tuning in. I can see the numbers live, had a great feedback. And they tend to get watched on the repeat as well. So we'll end up having thousands of people watching the repeat on either YouTube or on our Facebook page. So thanks you two for coming on. For all the guests, thank you so much. If you're in the team and you've watched this, you feel free to share this because at the end of the day, you might have contacts in your network that are looking for opportunities to earn, and it's as simple as you sharing this on your Facebook feed so that they see it, and that way they'll contact you. So utilise the tools; they're there for everyone. But thanks a lot, you. And,
thank you.
Cheers,
bye, guys.
See you later on.
See you later.